Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Um, Wanted to do this video. I've mentioned a few times on the channel, very disturbing factor, how that we have a high percentage of our students in the community, in particular, young black boys that cannot read or they're not reading at proficient grade levels. So, got a story time for you. It's a very sad story time. It's not a good story time. And we read these statistics, the reports about the children not being able to read, and you have to think to yourself, okay, so once these reports are known, where's the action plan? Right? There's a problem, an action plan to tackle, to address the problem. Well, this story here is not going to be applicable to everyone, but it may answer a few questions as to, mhm. It may shed some light as to why the problem may persist. Um, this lady's a teacher. There was a young black boy, I think he's 15. Sad to say, he can barely read. 15, stuttering. Can't read at proficient school level. So anyway, a teacher, her having a son, she decides to go ahead and try and get involved and let's try and help him out. So I think at this time school was out, it was out. So her idea, which is not part of her job, let's get him a proficient reading level. I'm going to go ahead and give you these books. Take these books home, and you need to start here and try to gradually go up. You don't understand the meaning of words. Dictionary. You have your phone. Google it. It's very simple. Then go back and you read the sentence again and make sure you understand the meaning of the word, okay? That's what she did, and gave him some free books. She then, keep in mind, 85% was was it Baltimore? I try to remember, or Detroit. Not reading at proficient level on the video that I just did maybe a day or so ago. So she then gets in contact with the mother, and here you have a household full of women. You know how it is in the BC, not typical. A bunch of women and a bunch of cheering, a bunch of children. It's not worth the time and energy. Here's what happened. Keep in mind, this stuff, it happened overnight. This may shed some light on it. So basically, I think maybe the mother and her the aunts, they may have seen it as maybe like an attack on parenting. Well, it is poor parenting. You have a fatherless home, low income, and a whole bunch of children. She's going out of her way. So what she was basically saying was like, hey, she's kind of giving him like a directive. They probably didn't know what that means. Direction, a directive as to how to go about this program to try and get caught up on the summer. Because again, as my understanding, the boy been held back twice. He's gonna be sitting up there, child in high school with a full grown beard if they don't get this stuff. Sorry, they don't get this together. Look like he's 35. I'm in a 12th grade. Come on now, it's not acceptable. So she's trying to go the extra mile. Keep in mind, I really accuse, and it is what it is, those two white women that were teachers. And I said, oh, that's very racist. That said, hey, they're not going to teach. They're just going to show up, get their paycheck, and go home and pass those kids along because the kids don't want to learn. Parenting begins at home. I've heard black teachers say, man, the thing is, if you can just get them to be quiet, and I cannot understand the life of me why it would take 15 minutes for you to get inside the classroom. The teacher is there. You should shut up automatically. It's time to learn. You are wasting valuable learning time, and you wonder why you're at the bottom. So this right here, guess what happened? I guess the aunts, they felt some type of way, and the boy was there. So this is like this is in a group setting. So it's not just one or two people. The boy is there too. A house full of women and cheering. These idiotic women, you wonder why people that have resources stay in their lane. They don't go trying to deal with the bottom dweller. Some people are at the bottom because they want to be there. And if you feel that you're at the bottom and you have a plan, guess what? You're not a bottom dweller. That's a temporary. That's temporary for you. You're gonna go ahead and proceed with your dream. But some people, they just love staying at the bottom. So guess what they came up with? Again, I think she felt they were being attacked. And my thing is, if that's a family thing and they're not upset, that lets me know this is probably the norm. All those kids in their family are probably like this here, especially the boys. One of them said she giving him these books like she trying to help him. She might be liking him. It's not uncommon for sometimes these teachers to try to start liking these students. Whoa. Then, in a group setting, was asking him, has she touched you? I think she might be liking you. Has she touched you? If she has, we're gonna go ahead and call the police and file charges and call the principal and get her fired. I kid you not. I kid you not. And you wonder why no one's coming to the aid of a of a certain of certain people, of women. I'm sorry, I hate to say it. That one experience can miss it for everybody else. So it's like they're trying to put a SA charge on her, all because she let her know I'm the teacher. I can tell him what to do, but there's going to have to be some enforcement. You're the parent. You're in the home. I'm not here. So I think they felt challenged. So the mother and the little aunts, they are all of a sudden changed it to, you must be liking him, and we're going to go ahead and notify the officials and call the school. And only thing was, I guess the child had some decency and he wouldn't lie. He refused to lie. He wouldn't lie and make a false accusation and to say that, oh yeah, she touched me. He didn't do it. Each time they tried that. I bet she's liking him, probably trying to touch him, but trying to give him all these books. It's not uncommon. Sometimes these teachers, they be trying to get with these kids. What? Trying to put a false charge on a teacher that gives a darn. What if the child had lied? What if the child had lied with the pressure? Then she may find herself fired, facing false accusations, arrest, having to get a lawyer on like there's money laying around for that. But the good thing is the kid, he wouldn't come out and just lie like those barracudas wanted him to do. He was just quiet because he knows the teacher's trying to help him. Hearing it, I was just shocked. And we're going to call the principal, call school, and call the police, and let. All she's trying to do is help the boy not become a statistic, not go from my name is Lil TT Jones, and that's the name I just made up, so it's no reflection of anybody in reality, to what's your name? Inmate number 857231912. Trying to avoid that. The importance of reading. How was a kid going to go for a basic job? What if they give you a manual to read, what to do and what not to do on the job? A basic manual. Now, so-and-so, read this manual of what to do and what not to do. If the person can't read, and then they may say, hey, it's a 30-minute read, we'll give you 40 minutes, he'll still be sitting up in there. Everybody else has read the manual and onto the floor. Then he'll do something that he's not supposed to do. Well, so-and-so in the manual, it said this. How can you train someone who can't read proficiently? Then it'll come out. Did you read the manual? Yes, I did. Why? Okay, what does this say? Put them on Front Street. They can't read it. Then they're going to realize a functioning illiterate. She was trying to help avoid that, but look how it turned out. Evil wildebeest. evil wildebeest, and you water numbers are the way they are. What are the administration, the principal, the teachers? What are they doing? They know the situation better than you and I do. And the problem is in the home. That's my belief. The problem is where? In the home. Little Johnny, little TT can't read. The seed of poverty D. Look what happened. I was just shocked. Trying to put a charge on her? She must be liking him. A house full of ignorance. You wonder why the kids can't read? Home life. Wow. Someone gonna ask me in the comment section on the video, am I gonna volunteer? Volunteer for what? I'm too busy, but volunteer? No, I'm not going to volunteer. To help do what? Raise the seed of poverty D? You're not putting me on Front Street. Go find his daddy. Volunteer for what? Why would I do that? To teach him how to read, I think not. Why? It's not my responsibility. And in doing so, you're going to be dealing with people who definitely think differently than I do. I know how I am and how I can be. And you want to come get small with me, I might kind of clap back at you. Why am I going to waste my time with that? I have other things to do. I'm not wasting my time with no low budget Betty, cackling Kiki and Kiki and her mother. I don't deal with low budget Betties. I don't want them around me. No, volunteer. Find his daddy. I'm not putting myself in that situation. No, I don't have time. And even if I did, I wouldn't volunteer because I don't want to deal with low vibrational, and that's how I see that. I rather deal with someone who wants to do something to accomplish and get something going. No, 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 no. I decided to be a teacher. And I'm not putting myself, I will not expose myself in that manner. Then they might try to lie on you, file a lawsuit. She did this. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not dealing with a bottom dweller. This right here, just hearing this here was enough. Volunteer, I think not. And if they're real young, that would be different. But some teenager, junior high to hell to the no. No, 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 no. That mindset is already there. It's already there. That mindset is there. It is stuck. Good luck trying to change it. Mm-mm. No, you could not get me to volunteer. I already have a busy life, a busy schedule. I'm not gonna give up what I do to. Oh well, let me. No, 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 no. It wouldn't be appreciated. And and business I dealt with this group before. I think not. It's what I don't have time to waste. No, I'd rather deal with someone who's wanting to accomplish something. But if you can't get the basics, then there's nothing more than I can do for you. Mm-mm. So you wonder why? Maybe those numbers are the way they are. Well, I was like you. I was shocked. A lot of these teachers, they be liking these kids and trying to mess with these kids or something. And I think she liking him. Had she touched you, it was. I'm like you. Just hearing it was crazy. Just hearing it was crazy. Trying to put a charge on. So you wonder why some things are the way they are. Guess what? That's what the community wants. You wonder why we have so many fatherless homes. The men aren't there because they don't care. And you wonder why the women keep on perpetuating this. They just keep this going. Fatherless home. They already know the man not going to be there for you, but they're going to go ahead and keep it up. Take a chance. Kids can't read. I can't understand why your child can't read. The mother obviously doesn't care. She's the one in charge. The so-called donor daddy, he been took off. Speaks volumes. Speaks volumes. How are you 15 years old and reading like I'm looking at this book, it's called Cosmos by Carl Sagan. And then the one above that is oh Alice Hoffman, called Blue Diary. Just okay. What other name? This is how he's reading of these two books. Cosmos by Carl Sagan. What's this book? Oh, here's one. Read this one. Black Labor, White Wealth. Okay. Okay. Why are you reading it? Did you know? Just say it. He's reading like that because he's really not sure. He's reading like that because here's a magazine. What is this? Bizarre. What does this say? Let it ride. Oh, okay. Can you read this article? Or what does this say? It's a watch. The color of excellence. Hashtag perpetual Rolex. Reading like that at 15. That is enough. It's not even my child to make you want to cry. It really is. That is enough to make you want to cry. And look what she tried to do and look what she got. What they tried to do to her. Try to put a charge on her. But the kid had the decency not to do it. He didn't lie. What kind of mother is that? The women and the aunts too. There's more than one. So she showed interest and tried to help. And look what she got. So you wonder why the numbers are the way they are, these high numbers? It's that home life. Oh, it's that home life. As I said before, I said again sometime, it's some chick that met a guy, got to drink, and they got lit, and she got pregnant, and that's just it. What is there's a biblical reference. Don't cast your pearls to swine. Or there's one that's called, I believe, he that is ignorant, she too, of course, he that is ignorant, leave him ignorant. I concur, I agree. Gee, I wonder why the scripture says that for those who are of Christian faith. He that is ignorant, leave him ignorant. This is a good example as to why. AKA, if you don't get what it means, leave Tyrone and Keisha Jones the hell alone. You wonder why those numbers are the way they are. Look what happened when someone tried to intervene. They tried, these evil women, these old raggedy dustinas, baby mama. Someone's trying to help your child. Look what they tried to do. So yeah, why the numbers are so low high, why little Johnny, little TT can't read, it's the parenting. And it's things like this here. This happened in this one instance. I'm sure there are other stories. The school and the administrator, they're not going to say that because then, it's bad news. You can't critique, don't forget, you can't critique ignorance. Ignorance is protected. Why? To keep it going. Keep the status quo. Someone's got to feed the prisoner pipeline. Someone has to feed that pipeline. The prison pipeline, somebody has to feed it. Keep the ignorance going. So that explains to me why the numbers are the way they are. You have to look at the parent. Proceed with caution. Again, you wonder why people that have resources, they want to deal with other people or someone that aspires to do something. You just can't go out there all willy-nilly. I'm going to help you. Again, what if the child had lied? And from what I'm being told, they were trying to coax him a lie. Get the authorities involved and call a principal and get the police. Oh, so that's why people doing what they're doing. Just leave little Johnny alone. Let them go ahead. They already know what's going to happen. They're going to end up committing a crime, in poverty, or going to end up more than likely with a dad might be up in a prison cell. And baby mama, I did the best I could. People tired of hearing that lazy lie. Maybe, and if that's the case, it wasn't good enough. But look what they tried to do to a teacher. And this is black women on black women, by the way. Look what they tried to do. So you wonder why people don't want to get involved? Self-preservation. You have to watch out anytime, I don't care what nationality. They're in every group. Bottom feeders. So all I can think of, I think they felt anger, but when she said that, kind of like saying, "Hey, your parenting skills suck," which they actually do because your child can't read. Your parenting skills suck. You need to be the least one to be a parent. You're not very bright yourself, and you have the audacity to go ahead and breed. And you maybe yourself can't barely read. That's what somebody said in the comments. I'm starting to think that, but yeah. So Becky's approach, I get it. Just show up and just pass them. The kids are so bad. And look at her trying to reach out and help. That's a serious charge to put on someone. But the kid had the decency, and he wouldn't say it. He wouldn't even say anything. What if it had gone the other way? What if they had coached him before her arrival? That's why I said that just leave him alone. Here you are trying to help, and look what, because you have a black son. Worry about your own. Leave the others alone. So yeah, want to share that with you. That's why those statistics are the way they are. It's all coming from the home. Behavior is learned. Let me know what you all think. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share them out.